We are talking about muscle soreness. We'll be going over what it is, what causes it, and some tips and strategies and supplements that help reduce recovery time. So, muscle soreness is more commonly called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. And when you're working out, during the eccentric motion of a workout, meaning if you're doing a bicep curl, here's the concentric, you only really cause muscle damage on the downward motion in this case, or the eccentric portion of a lift. And when you're during that, you have micro tears to the muscle bodies or the muscle strands. Now, these micro tears are actually what causes our body to adapt and grow and get bigger, so they are necessary, but they're also the direct result or the direct cause of muscle soreness. So muscle soreness is not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it could be an indicator that you are properly fatiguing your body or putting enough stress on your body to adapt. But it's also not the be-all, end-all, meaning if you're an advanced lifter and you're not getting super sore the next day, that is okay because there's something called the repeated bout syndrome or the repeated bout effect that causes your body to not respond to the micro tears the same way it used to when you were a beginner. So again, micro tears to the body cells, micro tears to the body, like the muscle body, is what's causing the soreness. But now, if you're a brand new person to working out, what I would suggest, some tips I would suggest to prevent or reduce, I should say, reduce muscle soreness, is don't go all out, right out of the gates. Your muscles are still fairly new to a workout regimen, and they could take high frequency, low volume, and intensity. So what I mean by that is that you could work each muscle group out, 3 times a week when you first start out, but just do 4 to 5 sets, maybe one exercise per body part, and do that for a couple of weeks. And then you start to increase the volume and start to split up the body parts. And that just helps your progression, because if you go all out right at first, you're not going to even be able to shower the next day or get out of bed. And that could kind of be a deterrent for you to go back to the gym the next day. So start off easy. For the advanced lifters, you pretty much already know your body well. You know how to cope and deal with muscle soreness. So this is more for the people who are just starting out or maybe a few years into it, more of an intermediate. So now let's talk about ways you're already working out. What can you do to help prevent or reduce some of this soreness? Properly warming up. Before you begin any workout, you should maybe walk for a little bit, get the blood flow going. Do some dynamic stretching. What I mean by dynamic is that you're moving your body, leg swings, trunk rotation, nothing too static. You're not going to reach out and do a hamstring and hold it for a long period of time right before squats, because you don't want to do that until the end of your workout. So dynamic movements, get the blood flow ready, get the body ready. Another way is just proper nutrition, eating right throughout the day. If you have the building blocks to repair those muscles, you're going to reduce the fatigue and recovery time that accompany these weight training. If you're really sore, let's say like for me, my legs still get really sore. So what happens when they're a little bit too sore for my liking, I'll go to the gym and just walk on the treadmill or walk outside. A low intensity movement that gets blood flowing to that area helps to decrease the recovery time, because it increases the blood flow to the area. And of course, there are supplements out there to help with your recovery time. It's going to help reduce the muscle soreness. BCAAs and glutamine will throw in this category as well. The BCAAs just helps keep your body in a positive nitrogen balance, aka an anabolic state. It helps make sure that your body has all the leucine it needs to increase muscle protein synthesis, which is going to help repair those micro tears with new muscle proteins. We got citrulline malate and beta-alanine. Now, these two ingredients, along with sometimes with the BCAAs too, you could find in most pre-workouts. So if you have a pre-workout that has citrulline malate and beta-alanine, you're already covered. If you don't like pre-workouts or you want to build your own, we also sell them separately. And you could kind of create your own type of pre-workout. Those two help tremendously with reducing recovery time through their own mechanisms. And the adaptogens like Rhodiola rosea, basically anything that helps fight your body's natural stressors, meaning anything that helps reduce cortisol and help basically keep everything in line. As in rosea, in this case, helps keep more positive mind, better well-being, and actually has been shown to slightly reduce recovery time with regard to muscle soreness and the fatigue that accompanies it. So that pretty much wraps up the general category of muscle soreness, what it is and how you can reduce it. But if you have any further questions, please comment below and we'll definitely address them. So if you like this video or you found it informative, please like the video, subscribe to our channel. We'll be doing a ton of videos like this. And as always, thank you for watching.